Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today as we bring all the latest football-related news from around the world for your pleasure. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you like this type of content, as we will be bringing daily videos on transfer news, latest results, and many more. Before we start with today's news, please go into the comments section and tell us who do you think will win the Euros this year. Keep watching until the end to see all the transfer rumors and confirmed transfers. With that being said, let's get started on the main news. Kylian Mbappe misery as Switzerland stun world champions France in round of 16. Following a dramatic 3-3 draw in Bucharest, Switzerland overcame world champions France 5-4 on penalties in the final 16 of Euro 2020 on Monday. Kylian Mbappe missed the deciding spot kick in the shootout. Switzerland fought back from a 2-goal deficit in the 90th minute thanks to Mario Gavrinovic's goal, before Yann Sommer saved Kylian Mbappe's penalty to earn a quarter-final match against Spain. It was an incredible evening. I am so proud of the team, said goalkeeper Sommer. At 3-1 nobody believed in us anymore, but before the match we said we'll fight until the end whatever happens. On 15 minutes, Haris Seferovic gave Vladimir Petkovic's Switzerland a shock lead, but Hugo Lloris stopped Ricardo Rodriguez's spot kick early in the second half. Karim Benzema, who had been reinstated to the France squad for the tournament after a 5.5-year absence, scored a quick-fire double to put the Euro 2016 finalists back on track. Paul Pogba's spectacular curling effort made it 3-1, but Switzerland forced extra time with Seferovic's second goal of the game, before Gavrinovic leveled the score in the final minute. Before Sommer leapt to his right to push away Mbappe's kick, the Swiss converted all 5 of their penalties, giving them their first major tournament knockout tie in 83 years. Didier Deschamps controversially shifted to a 3-4-1-2 style in order to get the most out of his offensive trio of Benzema, Mbappe, and Antoine Griezmann, but it was Seferovic who gave Switzerland the lead. Steven Zuber took advantage of the space created by Rodriguez's overlapping run, whipping in a left-wing cross that Seferovic easily headed beyond Lloris after rising above Clement Lenglet. After a poor first half in which France failed to challenge Sommer, Deschamps abandoned the 3-man defense, removing Lenglet and replacing him with Kingsley Coman, while reverting to a more familiar 4-4-2 formation. However, France owes Lloris a debt of gratitude for saving them from more danger after Zuber's lung-busting run culminated in a penalty for the Swiss when he was hauled down by Benjamin Pavard. Following a review, Argentine referee Fernando Rapellini instantly pointed to the spot, but Lloris flung out to his right to paw away Rodriguez's attempt, the tournament's 7th failed penalty of 15 attempts. The momentum changed abruptly in France's favor when Benzema, who scored both goals in France's 2-2 group stage draw with Portugal, expertly drew a pass from Mbappe into his stride and lifted it over Sommer to square the game. 2 minutes later, Benzema headed France in ahead after Griezmann's dinked shot was pushed away by Sommer but only to a waiting Benzema who headed in from close range. With 9 minutes left, Seferovic powered in a fantastic delivery from replacement Kevin Mbappe to give the Swiss hope. Pogba's brilliant 25-yard strike had France on the brink of the last 8, but Seferovic powered in a fantastic delivery from substitute Kevin Mbappe to give the Swiss hope. Gavrinovic subsequently had a goal disallowed for offside, but his last-minute equalizer was undeniable as he slipped past Presnel Kimpembe and blasted low past Lloris. Surprisingly, Coman came within a whisker of winning the game with the final kick, brushing the crossbar at the end of injury time. At the start of extra time, an injured Benzema was replaced by Olivier Giroud, just moments before Sommer saved Pavard with a stunning tip-over. With a piercing ball through the Swiss defense, Pogba freed Mbappe, but the Paris Saint-Germain striker chopped wide, with Sommer leaping to his right to grab Giroud's header, before his penalty heroics, which came at the expense of the star of France's 2018 World Cup success. Alvaro Morata and Mikel Oyarzabal scored extra-time goals as Spain beat Croatia 5-3 in an epic tie in Copenhagen on Monday to secure a place in the quarter-finals of Euro 2020. With 13 minutes remained in normal time, Spain appeared to be cruising into the final 8 at the Parken Stadium in Copenhagen, courtesy of goals from Pablo Sarabia, Cesar Azpilicueta, and Ferran Torres, who had put Luis Enrique's team 3-1 up. However, in the 85th minute, substitute Mislav Orsic equalized after a frantic goalmouth scramble, and then delivered the cross from which Mario Pezelic headed Croatia level in the 2nd minute of stoppage time, extending the match to an extra half hour. After some scares, Spain eventually prevailed in a thrilling match, with a fine finish from under fire forward Morata and a breakaway strike from Oyarzabal giving Luis Enrique's side the win their overall play deserved. Spain had not won a major tournament knockout match since thrashing Italy in the Euro 2012 final, but they will now compete in a quarter-final on Friday in St. Petersburg. Berlin urges UK government to reduce crowd sizes with fears over spread of Delta COVID-19 variant. As fears grow over the spread of the Delta variant, German Interior Minister urged the British government on Tuesday to reduce the number of fans allowed into Wembley Stadium for the final Euro 2020 matches. The appeal comes just hours before England's last 16 match against longtime rivals Germany at Wembley Stadium in London. According to UEFA and the British authorities, 45,000 fans will be allowed to attend the game, which is equal to 50% of the total capacity. For the semi-finals and finals at Wembley, attendance will be increased to 75% of capacity, or more than 60,000 fans, in what will be the largest crowds at a sporting event in Britain since the pandemic began. With a few exceptions, Germany has designated Britain as a virus variant risk area, which means that only German nationals or residents are permitted to enter from the UK. Once in Germany, all UK arrivals, including those who have been vaccinated, must undergo a 14-day quarantine period. Many German fans are unlikely to travel to England due to strict travel restrictions imposed by both countries. Chancellor Angela Merkel has expressed concern in recent days about the Euro Championship fueling the spread of the Delta variant across Europe. She has also criticized a lack of European-wide coordination on entry restrictions for risk area travelers. England captain Harry Kane to wear rainbow armband against Germany during England's Euro 2020 last 16 match against Germany. Later today, Captain Harry Kane will wear a rainbow armband in support of LGBTQ communities. Kane, the Tottenham striker, will be wearing the rainbow armband for the first time while representing England. In honor of Pride Month, Germany captain Manuel Neuer has worn the rainbow armband in every match his team has played in June. The goalkeeper donned the rainbow armband for the first time against Latvia on June 7th, and then for the remaining 3 group matches against France, Portugal, and Hungary. UEFA looked into whether it could be construed as a political statement before deciding that Neuer was promoting a good cause and thus no disciplinary action would be taken. The governing body of European football sparked outrage when it turned down Munich mayor's request for the Allianz Arena to be lit up in rainbow colors when Germany faced Hungary in the group stage. As he looks to score his first goal of the tournament, Kane will be hoping the armband is a lucky charm. England has only scored twice in 3 games, and Kane has looked like a shell of the player who led the Premier League in scoring this season. Kane also won the Golden Boot at the 2018 World Cup, but he claims he is unconcerned about his goal drought. Now let's move on to other news in brief. Messi scores twice against Bolivia, denied hat-trick by superb double save. Lionel Messi looked at the peak of his powers as Argentina booked their place in the Copa America quarter-finals in style with a dominant 4-1 victory over Bolivia. Argentina topped their group by taking 10 points from 12 available to set up a meeting with Ecuador in the first round of the knockout stages, and they're looking in fine fettle with their talisman delivering the goods. Barcelona considering contract U-turn for Sergio Ramos. Barcelona are contemplating tying Sergio Ramos down to a new contract to prevent him from walking away for free next summer. The right-back has entered the final year of his current deal and was thought to have been made available for transfer this summer after Barcelona initially decided he would not be offered a new contract. Bayern Munich set huge asking price for Kingsley Coman. Bayern Munich are not interested in parting ways with Liverpool target Kingsley Coman this summer and have set a price tag of £100 million on the attacker in order to deter suitors. It was recently revealed that Liverpool are keeping a close eye on Coman, who has 2 years remaining on his contract at the Allianz Arena and has butted heads with those in charge over an extension. Sergio Ramos considering offers from Manchester City, PSG, Bayern Munich. Free agent Sergio Ramos is reportedly considering offers from Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, and Bayern Munich. The defender's contract with Real Madrid will expire later this week, bringing to an end a trophy-laden 16-year spell at the Bernabeu. Despite enduring a mixed final campaign with Los Blancos, the 35-year-old has seemingly received approaches from a number of European football's top clubs. Vieira agrees to be Palace manager. Sky Sports News confirms Patrick Vieira has agreed to become the new Crystal Palace manager. Nothing is signed yet, and this is the 3rd manager in 3 weeks where terms have been agreed, but club expect this deal to go through. Fernandinho signs extension. Manchester City have announced that Fernandinho has signed a 1-year contract extension. Fernandinho had been included on City's release list at the end of the season, but club captain will remain at the Etihad Stadium for a 9th season, having initially joined in 2013. clubs interested in Pjanic. Miralem Pjanic is reportedly attracting interest from Chelsea, Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain ahead of a Barcelona fire sale, The Sun reports. Gareth Bale to MLS. LA Galaxy have joined the race for Real Madrid's Gareth Bale along with 4 other clubs, according to the Daily Mirror. Thank you so much for watching our daily football update. Please subscribe so you will not miss our next video tomorrow. Until then, goodbye and take care.